Sensational.
Comment and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm gonna wrap it up and just say something to all the new up-and-coming dreamers and artists that are in the room tonight. I want to let you know that there is a definitive blueprint that you can follow to achieve success, prosperity, longevity, and peace of mind. It's a blueprint, and I followed it my whole career. It's very simple. It's 3 things. You just do these 3 things. Pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name out your mouth!
WWE has accidentally let it slip that we're getting a new member of the Bloodline. And no, I'm not talking about Jacob Fatu, even though he will be debuting soon. Real quick, if you like WWE content, make sure to hit that follow button. So last night, multiple reports came out that WWE filed a new trademark for the name Tala Tonga. And by the name, you know that it's going to be another Tongan member of the Bloodline. But there's no current wrestler with this name right now. But I think I know who it is. So I'm like 100% sure it's Hikuleo from New Japan Pro Wrestling. His contract just ended there, and he's also the brother of Tama Tonga. And also on top of that, his middle name is Tala, but just spelled differently. That name is extremely fitting because he's a tall-ass Tongan. Like, look at him. He is 6'8". This man is gonna make people like Randy Orton look short. Also, on top of that, he's 33 years old, so not only is he gonna be a part of the Bloodline story, but I'm sure they're gonna have him around for many years to come. Because of all the new members that are joining the Bloodline, I could see the Bloodline story going on for about another 2 years. Let me know in the comments if you think Jacob Fatu or Tala Tonga is gonna make
Proof
their
that The Rock is the new tribal chief. Please listen this.
Should The Rock sit in a booth? Or should The Rock sit at the bar? Yeah, The Rock loves a bar too. Or should The Rock sit at the head of the table?
This statement shows that he wants to be tribal chief. Hence, he had created his own fashion. So guys, are you ready for a Bloodline civil war? The Bloodline might seem like it's catching some L's in WWE, but when we slide over to MLW, they're flexing. Remember when I dropped that vid about Zilla? If you haven't watched it, you're missing out. For now, shift our focus to one of my personal favorites. Over at MLW, the tribal chief, and I mean chief if you catch my drift, Jacob Fatu holds it down as the national openweight champ. He's throwing down against Ricky Shane Page. RSP ain't in no rush when he strolls to the ring, choosing his weapon like it's a style statement. But the Samoan werewolf ain't playing games. At first sight, you don't expect this type of athleticism from the man. The crowd fucking loves this guy. Everything he does gets a pop. Ricky getting some control in this match, but all he's doing is feeding Jacob's fire. Just like his fam, Jacob comes through with a super kick. First of the night. Homie's got a vertical leap that's wild, and you already know what's next. Super kick number 2. Ricky tries pulling off some chair shenanigans, and out comes that classic super kick sound. That's 3, and he follows it up with a smooth Samoan drop right onto the chair setup. Now, a table enters the mix, which ultimately finds Jacob on the receiving end. The match wraps with a no contest call, but these two don't give a damn. Keep throwing hands even after the ref calls it quits. Jacob is still the champ, but the takeaway is, this family runs wild in pro wrestling. And though everyone only pays attention to the WWE, we can't ignore Jacob and the Samoan SWAT team comprised of Lance and Juicy. Video on them soon.
We have another cousin of Roman Reigns in pro wrestling. Umaga's son, Zilla Fatu, made his wrestling debut. He executed a classic Samoan drop, and as his finisher, he performed a Samoan spike with a lifting from a choke slam. It looks promising. Furthermore, Fatu has already worked in the ring with Booker T. And about Jimmy, Jay, Solo, and Roman, maybe it's time for Zilla Fatu to join the storyline. And just imagine adding The Rock to the mix, and we would have a 6-man match for everything. A true Bloodline final. We'll see how Zilla Fatu's future will be.
Umaga's son debuts in pro wrestling in July. Zilla Fatu is one of the WWE Legend's 4 children, and in late 2022, Booker T announced that he'd be coming to train at his reality, a wrestling promotion. Zilla has a close connection with his bloodline, and it's his goal to join the WWE. After serving 6 years in prison, season, he's emerged a focused individual who's open about experiences and showing what he's learned. And he's motivated to carry on his father's legacy and create one of his own. He debuts on July 15th at ROW Summer Champions in Houston, Texas.
Queer.
Bye, Felicia.
Be the best you can be. Love your family, love your friends. Spread love, not violence, not this virus. As always, peace.